Heidi-ho neighbors, Rado Goji here, and welcome back to Let's Play Mystical Ninja starring Goemon. When we left off, we rounded up some fortune dolls after getting Ye's mermaid power, and we're heading for the Gourmet Submarine Castle. That is the actual name of the castle. I am not making this up. Now, there is a cat in the Sea of Japan here, and the main reason I brought up the map is because I know it's in the southeast corner. So it should be around down here somewhere. That's weird. That's probably around this iceberg then. Yeah, the Sea of Japan is kind of in a maze-like configuration. You do have to go around a lot of stuff in order to get where you need to go. There's a prize pack down there, may as well get that. So, unless you really know where you're going, like the Inaba Desert, it's a good idea to have your map up, because it can help you out quite a bit. Speaking of. Okay. So I think I can actually go under this way. Somehow get to the cat like this. Maybe it meant southwest. It's kind of hard to get where you're going a lot of the time because of all the icebergs. Oh, there it is. Yeah, it was southwest. That's okay. Sometimes I do get directions mixed up. So I know how that is. Okay, so that's all the cats we can get for now. Let's head onward into the submarine. We did see the submarine up this way. There's a specific way to get in. It's actually that hatch there. Now, it doesn't actually go out and say Gourmet Submarine Castle when you enter it. And one of the challenging bits is actually getting in. Because there's a current going through here that will basically launch you out propellers, and there's a bunch of stuff that it's launching at you. And you have to go up this way to get actually into the castle proper. And the music here is absolutely awesome, at least in my personal opinion. Again, this is one of my favorite levels in the game. And you can see pretty much right away why it's called Gourmet Submarine Castle. There's going to be a lot of food-related stuff here. Kind of like how the Ghost Toys Castle had a lot of... see, there's sushi here that can be used as platforms to get Mr. Elephant. But yeah, kind of like how the Ghost Toys Castle had ghosts and a lot of things that basically resembled toys. Like the pool table and the tops and the stuff like that. And the Festival Temple Castle had a lot of stuff in it that more or less resembled Japanese festival stuff, like taiko drums and whatnot. There is a lot of food-related stuff in this. It's got these, I think they're meant to be rice balls or soy things or something. Also, that is a hot floor. So if you go onto the floor, you will get damaged, and you'll go flying all over the place. These tofu things here. At least I think that's tofu. I am not overly well versed in Japanese cuisine, but I mean, I recognize sushi when I see it. I think this is meant to be tofu of some kind. We'll also be finding Ye's last weapon here. There are a lot of tricky jumps to make here, but unlike Festival Temple Castle, there aren't any that will screw you over and force you to backtrack. Most of the, like if you miss a jump, you'll just, like, have to go over to a ladder and try it again. It's not like, oh, you have to go back 3 rooms to try it again. The last castle, I think, has some stuff like that, but not to the extent that Festival Temple Castle did. The mechanical doors, I like those too. Let's say in on them. Oh, I'll switch to Goemon here so we can use the chain pipe. Or we can take the lower route and use the cold kunai. But I find it's a lot easier and less expensive to just go the chain pipe route. There's really nothing down there of note. Also got this sushi carousel here. And some of the sushi are robots that will attack you. Or at least they won't really attack, but they will walk back and forth and hurt you. That's all we needed to come in here for, was the key. So we can just hop back down here. I don't think there's anything down there, is there? No, there isn't. I think there's a door up here too. This is also it's kind of a maze actually, because there are a lot of spots that have multiple doors that you can go through and whatnot. And I can already see one door that we can go through, or 2 rooms that at least 2 rooms that we can go into. That's all we need to do on this side. Now I basically just have to find the silver key door. All we need to do, we just, actually, let's go back this way because I know that there's another room that we can at least explore and see what's in there. Because I'm fairly sure that way, or that door, that silver key door is the way forward. And this door just kind of... Oh yeah, these guys. These guys are not fun. They take 2 hits to kill even with the level 2 weapons, and they get mad at you. And we're introduced to the present dolls that fire shockwaves at us. The only reason this room is here is just kind of a loop back to the first room with the table in it. I guess the music's already changed. We're not even that far into the dungeon. That was neat. And that's why I don't use the chain pipe as a weapon very much. I didn't really feel like switching to the regular pipe because Lord knows it would have swapped characters on me. It'll probably change up the music again once we go through this door, or at least once it goes to the next. It doesn't ever really change right away. It just changes on the next loop of the song. We got some ramen here. If I can get the camera angle. I do know that that's ramen because it says, well, it does say ramen up on the banner there, but I know what ramen looks like. At least the kind that they sell from like the little ramen carts. This is actually soup that we're swimming in right now. It's not harmful or anything, but you can see it's soup because there's the onions and stuff. You can see the onions floating around in here, and the seaweed. There's little details like that are what make this this particular dungeon fun for me. I mean, like Ghost Toys Castle did have a lot of toy-related stuff around, but and like I guess the Festival Temple Castle did have a lot of festival-related stuff around, but from what I've seen, it isn't really to the extent of this. This is just funny, fun for me. A silver key here. So let's head onward. And this is, I think, a dessert area, judging by the cherry and the... This is pudding up there, which is pudding. So yeah, we're in a dessert area. In fact, there's huge rows of dumplings there. Yep, and there's a giant pudding. I'm not going to take all the dumplings. I don't really need to. Now we're in like a grill area, I guess you could say. Oh, and it's got kitsunes in here. Awesome. We need another key. Oh, there's the key right there. You know what? Let's tank it. Why not? How much does it take out? Like, oh, half a heart? Yeah, we can tank that. That's child's play. I don't even need that ladder. That's how badass we are. I don't think there's anything else in this, any other doors in this. I don't feel like wrestling with the camera to look the other way. No, there aren't any other doors in this room. We are going in the right direction. I think these are things that have the jetpacks. Yep. They've gone jetpack on us. And also, this takes 2 hits to kill. There's a gold key door, so there should be a cat in here. There's a silver key door. There's the gold key, period. Oh, I'm looking in the wrong spot. Did I neglect to write down the cats for this area? The room with the gold door, and that's actually in the last castle. Huh. Okay, so there's one of 2 possibilities here. There either A, might not be any cats in here, or B, I neglected to write down the cats that were in this area. We got a burger here, and we got the Yay Bazooka. The Yay Bazooka is basically a projectile weapon that can can actually lock onto multiple targets. I find it kind of useless because there really isn't much of a point in using it. Most of the attacks I do are all short range, or all the enemies I've been fighting are all at short ranges, and it'll just take up money to use, so I'm not going to worry about using it. I'm actually going to cut the video here because we're getting close to 15 minutes, but when we come back, I do believe we are more than halfway through this dungeon, so we're almost there. I've been Rado Goji, and I'll be here next time. Join me, won't you?